What's up, guys? Hope you all are great, and today we'll be doing a full body workout, full body strength workout. So we have these three segments in the entire workout. The first segment is 10 minutes, then we have another 10 minutes, and then we have the last 12 minutes. Before this, we're going to do the warm-up. So let's get into the warm-up. We do some dynamic stretches. We start with the arm rotation. And change, reverse. Change, chest and calf stretch. Go up all the way on the toes. And change, you move to the waist. I want you to make a half circle in front, just half circle, driving the hips back all the way, pushing the hips forward all the way on the side, and change, back side, drive the hips back all the way, push the hips back all the way, drive the hips back. And change, we do the hamstring stretch. So I want you guys to drive the hips back all the way, keeping your back straighter, and stand up. Pushing the hips back all the way and up. Warming up the hamstrings is very important. The big muscles are very important to open up. Drive the hips back all the way down and up. All the way down and up. Now once you reach the bottom, stay in that position. Now from there, I want you to extend your right knee, lean towards the right toe, come back to the center. Now the left. Switch. The right, switch to the left. To the right, to the left. Alternate side. And change. Now I want you guys to squat down all the way. Now as you squat down, you drive the knees away from each other and move left to right, keeping the core engaged, braced. Push the knees away. Make sure that you feel the stretch on the groin in your inner thighs. Now from there, I want you to hold the toes. As you hold the toes, you will extend the knees. Let the hips go up. Sit down all the way back to the same position. So all the way up, all the way down. 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 And change. You stand up. Now we move. Do side to side swings. To right, left, all the way up. And change. Now I want you to get the shoulders, your hands on the shoulders. Now once you keep the hands on the shoulders, circle, get the elbows together all the way back. You're going to make 5 circles. 3, 4, 5. And we reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now we're going to do some mobility exercise for the wrist, for the lower body a little bit. Now I want you to keep the hands forward like this, right under the shoulders. And from there I want you to lean forward and back. Feel the stretch in the wrist, on the forearms. Open up the shoulders, forward and back. Forward, all the way 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 back. Now I want you to change. Face the wrist, fingers facing towards the body. So lean forward and come back. Forward, both the wrist, both your fingers are facing towards the body. Your hand fingers all the way back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. All the way back. Let the hips go back so that you can feel the stretch on the forearms. Try and keep the fingers completely open and change. Now we're going to keep the hands neutral. From here, I want you to take the right hand all the way down. Come up all the way. Take the hand high. Rotate. Look towards the sky or the ceiling. And down. Now same way left. All the way and all the way up. Right. Left. Right. Left. 2 more reps. Right. Left. Now from here, I want you to get the left leg forward next to the left hand. Push the hip joint forward. Open up the hip flexor. Now once you're there, once you reach that position, pulse. Push the hips down and up, down and up. 10 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching other side. Right leg forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I want you to take the knees down. Now I want you guys lie down all the way. From here, you're going to do back extension. All the way up. Now from there, downward dog. Press the heels down. All the way forward and up. All the way down. Press the heels down. All the way back extension. All the way down. All the way back extension. All the way downward dog. And change. That was a warm-up. Let's begin with the workout. We'll start with the first part. The first part is 2 exercise, 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. The first one is double dip squats. In case if you have dumbbell, you want to use dumbbell, you can take a single dumbbell and hold it right in front of you. But in case if you don't have, and the way I'm going to do it without the weights. So I'm going to keep the legs shoulder width apart. Now from there, toes pointed slightly outside. You break from the hips and knees together. You're going to drive the hips back and down all the way. Let the hands go forward. Once you reach to the bottom of the squat, now from there, I want you to come up halfway up, go all the way down and stand up straight. Now that's your 1 rep. Now once you finish that, you repeat again. So go all the way down, halfway up, all the way down and all the way up. That's going to be your 1 rep. So that's double dip squats. The second exercise is push-ups. So if you're doing push-ups on the toes, if you can do on the toes, do it on the toes. If you can't, you do it on the knees. The push-ups on the toes will look like this, where your shoulders are slightly ahead of the wrist. You go up on the toes, keeping your glutes engaged, core tight, taking the hips and shoulders together, down, together, up. You find it hard, you do the same thing on the knees. But even when you're doing on the knees, make sure you're not shrugging. You keep the shoulders down, tuck the pelvis in, halfway, all the way down and up. Can't go all the way, go half and up. But try and make sure that you maintain the elbows. If you look at my elbows from the front angle, I don't want the elbows to flare out. Don't do this. Let the elbows go in the same line. When you're doing this, you have to make sure shoulders are down, elbow goes in the same line, comes up in the same line. Awesome guys, I'm going to set the timer and then we'll go. We'll do 5 rounds of these 2 exercises, basically total 10 minutes, 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. 1, go. All the way down, halfway up, all the way down and all the way up. While doing this double dip, you have to still make sure that you're looking straight. You're not looking at your toes. You have to make sure that you press through the heels, but you have to keep the weight on the entire foot. It shouldn't be just completely on the toes or just completely on the heels. Down, halfway up, down and all the way up. Down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. All the way down, halfway and up. 10 seconds. We'll do one more rep. Down, halfway up, down, all the way up. Change. Now keep your knees down. I'm going to start with the first set when we're doing this push-up on the knees instead of doing on the toes. Shoulders down, core engage. All the way down, up, down and up, down and up, all the way down, all the way up. Keeping the shoulders and hips together down, together up. Inhale, up, exhale. Inhale, up, exhale. 15 seconds more. Nice, 10 more seconds. You have to focus on going slow. Time. Awesome, we move to the squats again. Five seconds. And go. You're going to go slow down, halfway up, down, all the way up faster. Against the gravity, needs to be faster. Make sure that you drive the hips back. Let the hands come in front. If you're not holding the dumbbell, all the way down. Double dip and up. Slow down, halfway up, down, all the way up. That's roughly 5 seconds per rep. Last one. Time. Awesome, we do push-ups again. Guys, in case if you have sensitive skin or knees, make sure that you take some support under the knees. You have some padding or your mat, you can fold that mat. Now I'm going to do it on the toes, this set. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down with slow and control. And push back up all the way. Hands next to the chest, shoulders down, no shrugging. Nice, slow down, control. And up. Make sure that you move your shoulders and hips together. Time. Nice. Squats again. 5 seconds to start. 3, 2, 1, go. All the way down, halfway up, all the way down and up. All the way down, halfway up. Try and keep the chest upright. Even when the hands are going down, make sure the upper body is still straighter. Push through the hips and to the heels. Time. Focus on breathing. And we do push-ups. We'll do push-ups on the knees this time. Keeping the hip shoulders together down, together up. Keep the shoulders down. Do not shrug. Remember guys, how much ever you can. If you can't go all the way, go half like this and come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Hips and shoulders together up. Time. Awesome. 10 seconds. Squats. And go. Go all the way down, halfway up, all the way down again, all the way up. Contract the glutes at the top. Inhale down and up and exhale. 20 seconds more, 5 more, 4 more reps. Nice. Deep breathing. Time. And push-ups. I'm going to do push-ups this time on the toes. You can see how much you can do. All the way up, together down, together up. Slow down with control. And push up faster. Slow down. Push up faster. Slow down. Push up faster. Hips and shoulders together, guys. Remember, whenever you're doing push-ups, doesn't matter. Do it on the toes or on the knees. Hips and shoulder will always move together down, together up. Time. Amazing, guys. We have our last round. We're going to do squats. Three, two, one. And go. All the way, halfway down, all the way up. All the way down, halfway up, down, all the way up. All the way down, halfway, down, all the way up. Full down, halfway, down, all the way up. Inhale, up. Exhale, all the way down, halfway, press the heel and up. Focus on driving the knees away from each other, keeping the core tight. And time. Amazing. Last one, guys. Last push-ups. We're going to do push-ups on the knees this time. All the way down and up. Keeping the shoulders down. Hips and shoulders together. Comes up together. Goes down together. Comes up together. Down together. Comes up together. Down together. Comes up together. Breathe, down, come up, nice, down and up, down and up, time. Amazing, guys. We're going to take a 1-minute break and then I'm going to explain. Okay guys, now we're gonna move to the next two exercise. The first one is backward lunge to knee kick. So I'm gonna use this knee pad which I have. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna use it so that I get a good knee support. So you're gonna stand in front of the mat wherever you are standing, even if you don't have a mat. So from there, what you're going to do, you're going to take the right leg back all the way down. As you go down, make sure that your knee is not leaning forward, your body is not too straight. I want you to push the hips back, lean slightly forward, keep the body upright but leaning forward, not there upright, staying in this position. Now from here, you're going to come up, kick with the right knee. Now you touch the leg down at the same spot, take the other leg down and kick up. So this is backward lunge to knee kick. Once left, once right. That's our first exercise, which we're going to do for 45 seconds. You're going to get 15 seconds break. And the second exercise is kneeling or standing towel pull. So you will need one towel for this. So small hand towel, but make sure it's not too small. So from here, I'm going to do it on the knees so that you guys can see me properly. You can do standing as well. Now when you do this, make sure the hip, shoulder and knees stays in one line. And you hold the towel right in front of you. Roll down the shoulders, keep the core tight and pull all the way to the chest. Now as you pull to the chest, if you look from the front, if you look at my shoulders, I'm not elevating the shoulders. Make sure the shoulder stays down. So right in front of you, pull all the way. Now if you look at my elbows are making 90-degree angle. I don't want you to hold the towel too close. If you hold it too close, you're not going to feel it on the back. So you have to make sure you hold it wider. When you pull, you should have a 90-degree angle on the elbows. Both the elbows. 45 seconds and then you get a 15 seconds to change. So these two exercises for next 10 minutes, basically 5 rounds of each. And we start in 20 seconds. So guys, alternate side, backward lunge knee kick. If you want to use weights, you can hold the dumbbells on both the sides, or you can hold the dumbbell in front of you. And down, kick up. Alternate side, once left, once right. Inhale down, exhale up. Let the body lean forward and kick up. Make sure that you're doing opposite side, alternate side, once left, once right. Very important to drive the knees away from each other when you're doing this. Down to up, down to up, down to up, all the way. And time. Moving to the second exercise, towel pulls. Remember guys, make sure that you keep the shoulders down. And go. Hold it in front. Pull all the way. Keep the shoulders down. Do not shrug. Shoulders down. Really slow. Pull fast. As you're holding the towel, you have to pull the towel apart. Make sure that it's not relaxed like this. You have to make sure that you're pulling it apart so you can feel the tension on the back muscles. This is very easy looking exercise, and when you do it, you actually can feel your back muscles properly. Right in between your scapulas, your shoulder blades, you should feel the entire upper back getting the contraction. Make sure that you keep your core tight while doing this. Engage the glutes as well. And change. We're going to do lunges again. Again, alternate side. Standing in front. And go. Down, lean forward and kick up. Once left, once right. Alternate side. Down and up. Down and up. All the way down, kick up. All the way down and kick up. Down and up. All the way down. all the way down and up, all the way down and up. Push the hips back and up, down, time. Amazing. We do kneeling towel pulls again. As I said, you guys can do standing as well. I'm doing so that you guys can see me properly. And hold the towel, pull the towel apart. Feel the tension in the arms. Contract the back muscles. Roll back the shoulders. Release slow. Pull, contraction, slow release. Pull, contraction and slow release. Pull all the way, contract and slow release. Pulling all the way back, slow release. Slow release. Pull the contraction, slow release. Pull all the way, slow release. Feel the contraction of the back muscles. 10 more seconds. We can have 2 more reps. Pull all the way, feel the contraction of the back and slow release, guys. Come on. Pull all the way, slow release. Time. Nice, guys. If you do it properly, you can actually feel the upper back getting contracted, your muscles getting activated and working. Now we're going to do lunges again. Go. Backward lunge to kick up. One's left, one's right. Down to kick up. Down to kick up. Press the heel of the front leg. Kick up. You're going to feel on the hamstring and glutes. Right there. And the quadricep. Kick up. Down. All the way up. All the way down. Kick up. All the way down. Kick up. Nice. All the way down. Kick up. Time. Moving to the towel pulls. You're going to hold the towel right on the edge. Roll back the shoulders and down. Keep the core tight. Hold in front of you. Contract the back muscles. Slow release. Do not elevate the shoulders, guys. Feel the contraction on the back. Slow release. Pull all the way. Slow release. Pull all the way. Slow release. Pull. Slow release. Feel the contraction. Pull all the way. Pull all the way. Pull all the way. Slow release. Feel the contraction in the back. Slow release. Pull, contract, slow release. Pull all the way. Slow release. Time. Amazing, guys. We move to our next set. 4th set. Right leg back, kick up with the right. Left leg back, kick up with the left. Whichever leg is going down, the same leg will come up and kick up. And then you will just switch the leg as it comes down. It lands at the same point. Find the stability. Make sure the weight is transferred evenly on both the legs. While coming up, press through the front leg, load on the front leg and coming up. Stabilize. 10 seconds. Keeping the upper body back straighter, but body leaning slightly forward. Time. Nice. We're going to loop and pull. Towel pulls. Last 3, 2, and go. Hands in front. Pull. Squeeze the back muscles. Slow release. Squeeze. Slow release. Feel the contraction. Slow release. Squeeze the back. Slow release. Feel the contraction in the back. Slow release. Contract. Slow release. Contract. Slow release. Pull all the way. Nice. All the way. Slow release. Pull all the way. Slow release. Contract the back muscles. Slow release. 5 more seconds. Contract the back. Time. And guys, we move to our last and final set for these two exercises. Lunges. So right leg back and kick up with the right. Left leg back, kick up with the left. Make sure you're not driving the knees too much forward. The leg which is in front, you have to push the hips back more, and then you have to do the kick. Down to up. Down to up. Make sure you have cushion under the knee in case if you have sensitive knees or the skin. And gently tap and then go up. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Time. And the last, final. Nice. Hold start right in front of you. Pull all the way. Feel the contraction on the back. Slow release. Tall rows. Pull. Feel the contraction. Slow release. Pull all the way. Slow release. Brace your abs in. Keep the core tight while you're doing this. Feel the contraction on the back. Keep pulling the towel apart. Make sure it's not relaxed. You're going to keep pulling it. Squeeze the back muscles and slow release. Pull all the way. Slow release. Almost done. This is the last one. You're going to get break after this. Squeeze. Contract. Release. Contract. Release. Contract. Last one. Time. Amazing, guys. We're going to take a 1-minute break and then I'm going to explain what we are doing next. So guys, now we'll be doing 3 exercises for 4 sets, basically 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. The first exercise is bear crawl. So just pay attention, it's pretty basic exercise, but if you actually do with the right muscle engagement, you can actually feel the entire body working. So what you're going to do, you're going to keep the hands, your fingers open completely. Your hands will be right under the shoulders. You're going to keep the shoulders down, push the chest away from the ground. If you can see my upper back. Now from there, I want you to lift the knees off the ground. As you're going to lift the knees off the ground, you're going to walk forward with the baby steps. You're going to take 5 to 6 steps forward, as much as your space allows you to. And once you reach to 4 to 5 steps, you're going to come back the same way. Knees off, take baby steps. Then go forward again. So let's make it 6 times. 4 to 6 times forward, 4 to 6 times back. That's your first exercise. If you cannot do it, if you find it too hard, you're just going to stay in this position and hold and do nothing. Very important to make sure not overextend the back. So you're going to brace your abs in and tuck the pelvis in. Now the second exercise is crab reach. So you're going to keep the hands behind like this. If you can look at my fingers are pointed outside away from my body instead of pointing inside towards. So not like this. Make sure fingers are pointing outside. Now once you're in this position, from here, I want you to lift your left hand, get the hand right in the center. Now once you get the left hand in the center, now from here you're going to drive the hips up As you drive the hips up, you drive towards the hands. Push up, take the hand back, look towards the down hand, push the hips high. If you look at my body, I don't want you to push the knees forward. Don't do this, please. Make sure that you push there, you look down, push with the hand, push your entire body away from the ground. Then you go back, sit down, get the other hand on the side, then take the right hand in the center, push up, take the hand on the side. Go down. Now, if you find this hard and if you feel that your body weight is too much to take that much load, do not do this. What you're going to do, you're going to keep the hands there, just lift the hips up and stay in that position. So you don't do the dynamic, you just make it more isometric and stay in that position. Okay? That's the second exercise. And the third one is squat pulse. So what we did was double squats. Now we're going to do squat pulse, which is where you're going to go down in the squat position and you're just going to go up above, your hips will go above the knees, will go down below the knees. Above, bottom, above, bottom. And you're not going to stand up for 45 seconds. And this is going to be painful, the last one. Okay, we're going to start in 20 seconds. Starting with a bear crawl. Make sure that, guys, you engage your lats and engage your core while you are doing it. 5 seconds to start. Push the knees up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As side, I'm going to take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going like this. Go only that much distance. Make sure that you keep your core tight. You brace your abs in while you're doing this. Take baby steps. Make sure you're not taking too big steps. Smaller the step, better it is. More load on the shoulders, more load on the quadriceps, on the legs. Keep the knees close to the ground. Do not lift the knees too high. In case if you find it hard, you can always stop. You can do it for the lesser time instead of doing the entire 45. 5. Time. Very important, guys. Make sure that your hips are not tilting side to side while you're doing the bear crawl. Hips should be stable, braced, engaged. Crab reach. Pushing the hips up all the way. Look towards the hand. Down. I'm going to down, not touch the hips down. Hip stays up if you can. All the way up. Look towards the down hand. Come back. Other side. Hips up all the way. Look towards the hand. Push the hips up. You need to find the distance. In case if the distance should not, if it's too close you can't do, if it's too far you can't do. You need to find the exact distance. Time. Amazing. We're going to do squat pulse. Five seconds. All the way down, halfway down, halfway. Don't stand up, stay low. Halfway down, halfway down, halfway down, halfway down again, halfway. Okay, as I said, this is going to feel on the quadriceps a lot. You have to make sure that you keep your core tight all the way, halfway up. Don't stand up, stay lower. Stand up this much. You see from the side, I'm not going to stand here. I'm going to stay lower, halfway up, down, halfway up, and down, halfway up, and down, halfway up, and stand up. Whoa. Oh damn, I can feel my quadriceps burning. Moving back to the first exercise. Knees off, baby steps, as I said. Don't take the big steps. Baby steps. And don't tilt the hips. Make sure your knee stays close to the ground and take smaller steps. Find this hard. You can always go in a plank position and walk in a plank. In case you find the quadriceps are getting too tired, you can always do that. These movements, we find them, they look easy, but they aren't. Trust me, if you do it right, do them slow, you can actually feel them. Time. Oh, amazing. Grab reach. Hands back. One hand in the center. Push the hips up all the way and down. You can sit down, all the way down, all the way up. Drive the hips high and down. Hips up, down. Hips up and down. Hips up and down. Down. All the way, hips high. Down. Time. Awesome, guys. Make sure that you know your limits. If you cannot do the reach, please do not do it if you are a heavy weight, or in case if you have any wrist injuries, you got to be very careful on it. And do squat pulse. Down. This is hard. You go low, halfway up. You go all the way down again, halfway up. Not standing up is actually hard because the muscle is working throughout. Even when you're down, even when you're up. At any point, you're not getting the rest. All the way up. The muscle is tensed. Eccentric contraction, but there's no concentric contraction. Down, halfway up. Stay in this position, guys, hanging, but not standing here. Make sure to go low, halfway up. All the way down, halfway up. All the way down, and down. Nice. Back roll. Third round, guys. We're almost there. We have one more round after this. That's it. And go. And the back roll. Walking forward. Taking baby steps. Don't take the big steps. Don't lift the hips high. Hips low. Forward. Slow. Walk back. Baby steps. Baby steps. Forward. 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 And you go back slow. Make sure that your knee stays off the ground. You're not doing, actually baby crawl nahi karna hai. So you're not going to do the baby crawl. It's a back crawl. Knees are off. Ha. Come on. Come on. Come on. Time. Amazing. Oh. Nice, guys. Crab reach. Can't do the crab reach. Just do the crab hold. Know your intensity well. Know your capacity and go. Push the hips up. Take the hands up. Drive the hips high. Make a good arch in your back. Get it down. All the way. Other side. All the way up. Push the hip up. Feel the contraction on the hips. On the glutes. Other side. All the way up. Nice. Slow down. Other side. All the way up. And down. Get the right hand down. Hand in. All the way up. Get it down. All the way. Up. Down. Right hand. Up. Down. Amazing. Squat pulse. 10 seconds. Shake your thighs. Shake your legs. All the way down. Halfway up. All the way down. No standing up. Stay low. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Oh, I can feel my quads shaking, my legs shaking. Down, all the way, not all the way up, halfway up, down, halfway up. Don't stand up. Down. Make sure you're not resting at the bottom, the way I'm doing right now. So stay active. Come on. Down and up. Okay, 5 seconds. Down and up. 3. Down and up. And relax. Oh, guys, this is amazing. Now I'm going to do last set. Back roll. And go slowly, taking baby steps. And then you go back slow. Control. Make sure not going faster. Baby steps is what we got to focus at. Smaller the step, better it is. Smaller the step, better it is. Smaller the step, better it is. Don't touch the knees down, knees off. Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Slow. Slow. Let's go. And slow. Slow. 5 seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on. And time. Nice. Oh, guys. Well done. If you are still with me, amazing. Because this isn't easy. Looks easy. Not easy, but. Grab, reach. Hands back. Point your fingers back. If you see my hands, it's pretty behind, like it's making a V from my hand to all the way to my toe. Hip up. All the way. Go down. There. Other hand. And go up. Down. Right hand. All the way up. Down. Left hand. All the way up. All the way up. Drive the hips back. Touch the hip down if you can, if you want to. Almost done. Time. And the last one, guys. Squat pulse. Shake your legs. It's the last one, guys. The burner. And go. Squat down. All the way down, halfway up. All the way down. You gotta make sure your body is not leaning forward. You keep the body upright. Hips low. Halfway up. See from the side. You're not gonna keep the hips all the way up. Go all the way, halfway up. Down. Halfway. Come on. Down. Halfway up. Down. Halfway up. Feel the quadriceps. Halfway and up. Halfway. Down. Halfway. 5 seconds. Halfway. And time. Amazing, guys. That was a great job. Now, we're going to take a 1-minute break, take a breather, walk around, have some water. We're going to do the stretch after a minute. Okay, guys, let's do the stretches. We're going to start with the hip flexor stretch, lower body stretch, because that's what we have worked a lot. We worked the entire body, but we're going to do the stretch first for the lower body. So you're going to take a knee pad or your towel, you can keep it down, And from this, I want you to get the right leg forward, left leg first. Get the left leg forward. Now, once you get the left leg forward, you're going to tuck the pelvis in. So, scoop in, squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. Once you push the hips forward, feel the stretch on the quadricep. Sorry, on the hip flexor. Drive it forward. Focus on breathing, guys. Now, once you are here, I want you to take the right hand up. Once you take the right hand up, I want you to rotate the body towards the left. Make sure that you have good cushioning under the knee. You should not feel any strain on the knee. We are not trying to strain the knee here. We are trying to stretch the hip flexor. Change. Now, same thing we do the other side. So, keeping the right leg forward first, tuck the pelvis in, drive the hip forward. Feel the stretch on the hip flexor. Keep the body upright. Contract the glutes. Your hips brace. Abs tight. Once you're there, now from here, I want you to take the left hand up, stretch up maximum, rotate the body towards the right. Feel the stretch in the hip flexor. And change. Now we're going to do quadricep stretch, so I want you guys to stand up. Now as you stand up, you're going to hold your right ankle. As you hold the right ankle, you're going to tuck the pelvis in, pull the knee back. Pull the knee back and change. Do the same thing on the left side. Hold the left leg, pull the knee back. Feel the stretch on the quadricep. Take support of the wall or something, anything which is around in case if you don't have a good balance. Focus on tucking and pulling the knee back all the way. Breathe. Breathing is another thing very important, guys. When you're doing the stretches, make sure that you breathe properly. And change. Now from here, I want you to cross the hands in front and push the chest away from the hands. Slouch. Feel the stretch in between your shoulder blades. While we were doing the tall rows, you were feeling the stretch on the back, feeling the contraction on the back. Now this is to stretch the same area, so we are trying to do the opposite movement. Change. Now I want you to keep the hands back, roll back the shoulders. Now in the push-ups, we contracted our chest muscles. Now we're going to open up the chest muscles by rolling back the shoulders, crossing the hands behind and taking the hands high. Cross, lift the hands as up as possible. Make sure that you're not shrugging. If you're going to shrug, you're not going to feel the stretch. Keep the shoulders down. Lift the hand up as high as possible, but without bending forward. And change. We're going to do chest stretch one more time. So take wall now, go against the wall. You take your one hand up on the wall and you rotate the body entire on the opposite side. So the hand should be slightly higher than the shoulder. And rotate the entire body to the opposite side. Make sure that your body stays close to the wall, not going too far away from the wall, staying close. Look at my hand, the hand is slightly higher, it's not going to be down, it has to stay up. Change. Now same thing you do the other side, hand slightly higher, rotate the body away. And change. Hamstring stretch. I want you to keep the left leg in front. And now from there, drive the hips back and lean forward towards the left leg, your toe, maximum, so that you get the stretch on the hamstring. Focus on breathing. Change. Other side. and change. Okay guys, stretch up on the toes. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm going to see you guys next time.